You can send me all the riches in the world. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, thinking a little Mr. Quinn there. Everyone, how's it going? It's I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a VeVe Omi Definity update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. The things that I had to do to get Dashi here. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. The rules are I'll be going on for about 30-ish, maybe 40 minutes. And I will get to everyone's questions after that. But if you do not have that time, you're like, Chavez, I don't have time for that. Just give me a super chat. It could be as little as $2, and then I'll get to the question right away. And then we can all go on with, I can go on my blurb, you can go on with your day, and we can go from there. Anyway, let's start off with the Definity, shall we? Definity. Down about 5% today to about 4.9 cents. The first time this has dipped below 5 in, I think, over a week. Yeah, it's been over a week. The last time it had dipped around here was in September. We had, after that hack, we were down to like 2.0, 2.5 or something like that, and then obviously it went right back up. That was wild, and then yeah, we got some good traction out of that. Anyway, let's take a look at the volume. I don't think there's a lot. There's not. There's 18,000 in volume, so still very, very low. There is, I would say for this, we've had days where we've had 100, 200K in volume, and sometimes it goes crazy. Sometimes it's just a wash where people go in the middle. But for this day, very small volume. The little that there was did happen to go in the negative direction. It looks like somewhere around 4:04, so about 4 hours ago, you had someone just go and just dump a little bit. Let's see if we can find that over on the, I don't know if that's on MEXC or if that is on the, yeah, I think it was there. I don't really see anything that makes me see that it was on Uniswap. Let's take a look at the volume from those guys. Again, there is only 3 places you can get this right now: Uniswap, MEXC, and PancakeSwap. Now, PancakeSwap is really for USDT. They have that pairing. But anywhere else on MEXC or Ethereum, the trading pairs are, oh, actually, it's USDT on MEXC as well. But it is Ethereum over on Uniswap. You can get it on Coinbase Wallet. Why is this thing so bright? I gotta close that brightness. Let's take a look at that. The volume, 13,000 for Uniswap, and the rest is like 2,700 and 2,600. So obviously not a ton there. Yeah, Jason Payne. Yeah, I'll go over that later. You got a gift. I'll go over that in a bit. Let's take a look at the volume for OMI, and then we'll go to the rest of the market. Then we'll go over some news, go over the titles, and all of that. OMI pretty flat on the day, up about 0.2%. It's at 0.0038. 239,000 in volume. So again, like 10 times the price of Definity, that volume, but we're more than 10 times the market cap. So that kind of makes sense. But again, still like disgustingly low. Let's see where the most volume was. We're looking at, oh, that it? It's really 33? No, there's no way. Okay, there it is. Ascendex, 148,000 in volume there, followed by OKX. OKX actually had like 1 million something in volume when we had that Omi to NFT announcement for, yeah, that Omi to NFT announcement for Stacker. They burned about 4.4 million Omi so far. They are scheduled to do that about once a week. I don't know exactly which days yet. I'll keep you all posted on that. I do have a screenshot on that I do have to share with you guys. And then on the day, crypto's relatively flat. Bitcoin's flat. Ethereum's flat, like 0.1 and 0.2%. So it's, the only thing that's above 1% is BNB. It's up 1.2% on the day. Tron down 2% on the day. And that's it. Like I said, the weekend, it's pretty flat. There's no institutions buying, no institutions be institutioning. Oh, flow's at 55 cents. Okay, a little bit up there. Anyway, the big ones that for me, Omi, Definity, this channel is sponsored by Definity. And then I do have a bit of Devi and Flow. Ooh, Devi's down about 7% today to 32 cents. We're at like 49 cents the other day. And then like I just mentioned, Flow. Anyway, so that's that. Title, investing in low mints. Okay, yeah. Low mints. What are they good for? A lot. What I'm about to read you comes from Terry Kim over on X. He goes on and he says, hey, take a look at this guy. who spent $14.5 million, not on the car he already had. He got it for a license plate. That's the same price as 36 Lamborghini Aventadors. Again, 36 of those. Everyone thought he was insane. But here's a crazy reason why he spent so much and how it changed the Middle East forever. In 2008, an Abu Dhabi businessman named Saeed made headlines worldwide. He had spent $14.5 million on a license plate. One was worth $7.2 million just for the single-digit one. Most thought he was crazy, but Corey saw something others didn't. In Abu Dhabi, license plates aren't just car accessories. They're status symbols, investments, a way to show off wealth without saying a word. And the lower the number, the higher the prestige. Corey didn't just buy a plate. He bought into an entirely new asset class. UAE's license plate market is now worth billions. Single-digit plates regularly fetch millions at auction. Even normal plates with unique number combinations can sell for tens of thousands. My guess would be 69 or 420. It'll come in nice down below with 69. Blaze it for the 420. But why are people willing to pay so much for numbers? It's all about scarcity and status. Again, you have things that are popular like these cars, but when you come from that oil Arab money, everybody has these types of cars. Everyone has a Rolls Royce. Everyone has Lamborghinis. Everyone has all these. But there's something about scarcity. In a region where oil wealth created millionaires overnight, standing out has become crucial. Everyone has flashy cars, but a single-digit plate, that's rare. It's not just vanity, it's a savvy investment strategy. Scarcity drives value. There are only 9 single-digit plates in each emirate. This extreme rarity makes them more valuable than many supercars. Lesson, in any market, control the supply and you control the price. You see others doing that over on VeVe right now. Now, cultural context is key. In Emirati culture, certain numbers are considered lucky or premium. 1 is the ultimate status symbol, but 5 and 7 are also highly prized. Lesson here is understanding cultural nuances can unlock hidden value, especially where others might not see any. 3, auctions create excitement. The RTA, meaning the Roads and Transport Authority, holds elaborate auctions for premium plates. These events turn into bidding frenzies, driving prices sky high. Lesson here is the right sales environment can dramatically increase perceived value. This is something that I think VeVe can work on. Right now, gambling for blind boxes is fun. Don't get me wrong, it is fun. I feel like I sound like Eugene Levy, saying like, oh, hitting a tennis ball against the wall. It's fun. It can be fun, but you want a partner. Again, I think VeVe can definitely increase the way that they do sales. Make it a party. Make it fun. And again, it's a liquid asset. Unlike many luxury items, these plates can easily be bought, sold, or transferred. Some even use them as collateral for loans. Lesson here is ease of transaction can make an unusual item a viable investment. That's where Omi to NFT comes in. It's really difficult to take your Omi, sell it, and then having to pay taxes on it because that creates a taxable event, bring it into your bank account, and then take that bank account and buy gems and use those gems to buy these collectibles. I didn't see too many people doing that. So again, the ease of transaction can make unusual item a viable investment. Now that you have Omi to NFT, nobody has to do any of that. And again, it's super easy to do. Stacker has that bridge. Stacker has the way you can transfer it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Anyway, government backing adds legitimacy. The UAE government regulates and facilitates these sales, adding an official stamp of approval. This reduces the risk and increases buyer confidence. Lesson is official endorsement can elevate a niche market to mainstream status. Why VeVe had MTL. Again, the MTL one kind of makes it, okay, you got a world MTL. It wasn't just for random countries, it was for entire world. Also, at least for license plates, it's a tax-free investment. In a region with no capital gains tax, profits from plate sales are 100% profit. This makes them an attractive alternative to traditional investments. Lessons that tax implications can make or break an investment strategy. Then you have emotional value. That drives financial value. Owners often become emotionally attached to their unique plate numbers, just the way that same people become emotionally attached to their low mint VeVe digital collectibles, like me and my number 41. This personal connection can drive prices even higher in resales. Lesson here is never underestimate the power of an emotional investment. Today, Corey's number 1 plate is estimated to be worth over $20 million. That's 177% return on investment. Not bad for a piece of metal with a single digit. Now, obviously, in VeVe and crypto, that's nothing, but that's still something. License plate market shows that with the right conditions, anything can become a valuable asset. Key takeaways: create scarcity to drive demand, what VeVe's been doing. Look for hidden value in everyday items. Again, everything on VeVe. Understand the cultural context of the market, and never underestimate the power of status symbols. I mean, you have a bunch of stuff coming in from the East. Like, again, that lucky Rosso gold dragon, gold, and the number 88, really lucky for a lot of people in the East. And we have that on VeVe, super scarce. And that's about it for the plate numbers. Again, that does come from the Terry Kim. Shout out to him. Hey, Mr. MC1's here. How's it going, fam? Only been going for 10 minutes. All right, so like I said, I got a bit of news to go over. Let's see what we got here. Let's go over. Oh, by the way, I mentioned Definity before. I did say that when Definity reaches $1, I've agreed to take a bath in ramen noodles, and at $5 to get a Definity tattoo. All right, so what does that look like for these market caps? So we're at about 5 cents. We're at about an $8.5 billion market cap. So at $1, let's do 8.5 times 20. You're at $170 million market cap. And then at $5, you're at $850 million market cap. Honestly, I think the when this reaches probably a couple, I mean, I'll probably get the tattoo before then anyway, but that's just when I have to get it by, as per the Definity community. I told them I'd let them go to the, I'd let them go in and decide, like, hey, you can get this tattoo here, how big it can be. And then honestly, I also told them that if they gave me a stupid amount of money, I'd get that Definity tattoo like right away. There was some interest in that, but I haven't specified how much because I'm afraid that they'll do it. I don't want to get a tattoo right now. Maybe I do. I don't know. We'll see. So that's for that. Let's go to yesterday. All my trouble seems so far. All right. I went over the David, the Viz Media talking about the Saves You. I'm pretty sure that still has nothing to do with David Yu, but I thought that was fun. There's a sneak peek of the Stanley Gibbons stamps. There are, out of the 150, 6 of them are being held back, both physically and digitally. So that's going to look like 144 of those. That does happen tomorrow. Should probably go live. I probably should have not gone live today, and I probably should have just gone live for that tomorrow. But ripping pasta. VeVe fans can't go to New York because he's going on a cruise. Mr. Squibs, this man. All right. Amazing Fantasy 15. First appearance of Spider-Man. That is probably the single greatest grail comic book on this app. You can make arguments, well, Marvel Comics #1, nothing could have happened without that. Fair point. You made the argument that, well, Fantastic Four #1, that's Marvel's first family. Fantastic Four #5, that's, first appearance of Doctor Doom. It's like one of the first big bads in all of Marvel. That's still relevant today. Okay, all of these. Understand. Granted, a lot of these have like 30 to 60,000 editions, whereas the Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man, the most popular superhero bar none, has only 10,000. Now, how many of those are secret rares? I'm actually not sure. But Mr. Squibs has 30 of these. For context, one of these, minimum price right now is like $7,000. So this mother flapper be having $210,000 in just one secret rare comic book. Like, oh my God, that is, my God, man. Is he done? Is he going to get more? And again, 7,000 for this, I'm not going to say is cheap, but this is a Grail comic book. And this will likely be tens of thousands of dollars in the bull market. And this dude will make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars on this. And this is just one of his things that he had. Like, this is, whales be stacking. Whales do be stacking really crazy. How many of his are low mint numbers? I don't know. I think he actually is tied with Dr. Profit for the most amount of sub 100 partner statues. Why? Because again, what did I just do? And I talked about the when I just talked about the license plates. The license plates are, the low mint ones. So the low mint ones are super scarce. They're super. I mean, you could have something in general, even like the what were they? The Ghostbusters Platinum. There's 188 of those, right? And I think those are like $10,000 right now. Grail, one of the first Grails on the app. And sub 100s are still, they probably mean a little bit less on that one, because that one, they're all super scarce, but there's still less sub 100s than there are of the rest of them. But again, and you can only have 188 people. Now, at some point, you're going to have those are, they're going to be, 20, 30, 50 grand again, whatever. But then you're going to have people that are like, okay, what's the lowest number you can get? And then they'll fight for that lowest number. This is why I thoroughly enjoy that VeVe number 41 gold logo. That's why this is the thumbnail. That's why I've spent a blue bloody fortune getting all those number 41s, the matching set. I was asked not too long ago, a couple months ago, what I would sell those for. Right now, I think it'd be a gross amount, an overestimation. I mean, right now it'd be 100,000 for all of those. Now, granted, I do have that original card that gave me that number 41, so that's really special. But I don't think anyone would pay that. The only one that would pay that right now is somebody that would want the best of the best for what, and they would have to have a long-term vision in VeVe. I'm not saying that won't happen. I see a lot of people that have spent hundreds of thousands and millions on this app. And Mr. MC1 has posted something on X saying, for decades, very few saw it, and many still did not get it. Sometimes it takes time for greatness to be recognized. Keep building towards your vision and let those that don't get it chase theirs. Keep building the digital collecting future, VeVe, Marvel, Disney, and others on VeVe. He's taking a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA, obviously, most people really only have heard about it the last few years, as it has done a big boom. But from 2000 to like 2014, 15, it was pretty flat. It didn't really have much. And then obviously you have this big moon. Like my good friend Jeremy Padower would say, if you invested in Amazon in 1998, you would be down a significant amount, even several years later. But if you ask anyone today, Amazon was a great investment at any time between those years. Tesla traded sideways for like 6 years because people were interpreting the data all wrong. A lot of people still do for Tesla and other companies, including crypto. So, I mean, if you have again, this is the type of work that I was made for. This is the type of thing that I specialize in. I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi talking to Qui-Gon Jinn, even though Qui-Gon was right, but hear me out on this. Like, they all see it. Why can't you? I mean, I don't know why others don't see it yet. I mean, I know why, because they only look at the immediate future and the present, and they can't look to the future. But yeah. Anyway, where was I here? Companies. Oh yeah. So, if you guys have any questions for Ben, type them out, and then I'll see if I can go in and I'll choose like some of the best ones. That's one of those things where I don't think I might pick a couple of good ones from the audience. At that point, though, I don't think it matters how often or how big the super chat is. I don't think unless it's like a huge amount of like super chat is like, okay, maybe I have to ask this. I would just not super chat any of those. Just that video. That is going to be on the 15th. That is going to be, I only have them for an hour, so there's not really a ton of time. But if you comment them right here, right now, I'll look at them and be like, okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. One of them that I want to ask about is ESPN and Nat Geo. Hopefully I remember. Because like we have those licenses. It's under Disney Parks, Experiences, and Products. But it's not, it's not, we don't have those yet. And I'm very curious why. Anyway, we still don't have Pet Avengers. I'd love to get those. David Yu saying 150, one of a kind, handpicked for this release. Talking about those stamps. Oh, I guess I got to go live for that. And Wangari. He's a crazy one. Question. All right. So when CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko showed true OMI circulating supply, CoinGecko, it should be correct as they use the API we provided them. CoinMarketCap, hopefully that's updated soon. Again, I'm not sure when. Eva from VeVeversity, she'll be at New York Comic Con, posts a photo of Ben Rose and just one of his quotes saying, right now it's a listening and learning phase, but we're going to move pretty quickly into execution. Because as you know, it's very well to have good plans, but the execution is what really defines us, end quote. Maybe they might be listening for like another quarter, but Q1 of next year is likely when they'll start rolling a bunch of stuff out. And then you might see results in Q2. So I would say Q2 is really when we start moving. Again, the narrative could change at any time. VeVe has no control over that. They could maybe try to kickstart that the best they can, but that narrative will come with or without VeVe, regardless of what they do. So it's possible that it happens beforehand, but I think they're looking at like Q2 or when it tends to pop up. And I could be interpreting this wrong. Actually, this is something that I might ask them as well. Let me screenshot. I already screenshot it. I'm going to screenshot it again. Elon Musk. I love this man. Yeah, you need to have voter ID. Voter ID is paramount, in my opinion. There's this, there's that. Ecomi says, fun fact, with the integration of OMI token on the Stacker World Marketplace, users can now buy and sell VeVe official digital collectibles on Base with zero gas costs, as the fee is sponsored by the platform. Utility check, accessibility check. Jeremy Padawar goes in and says, one of the best parts of the 2021 run was the community rallying behind the daily burn. We need that spirit and other daily bursts of excitement. When the daily burns represent a depletion of total OMI in 10 years or less, you'll find that excitement. Be advised, I don't think that'll ever happen. You have Dr. Profit saying they will never deplete completely, as a price would tend to go up with each % of the supply burned. So obviously agreed with that. Let's see what we got here. Hello. I'll get to the comments soon, I promise. So somebody asked about Bit4X today, saying that they still have $100,000 worth of OMI on there. It's been pending for a couple months. So they reopened, but their wallet, but they're not getting it yet. It does seem to be a slow process. They have delivered a ton of OMI to begin with, but now they are having big gaps where they're not returning anything, and then they just put it out in batches now. They won't do anything for a month, they'll send it out. They won't do anything for a month, they'll send some out. If I'm not mistaken, there's still like 20 billion OMI on there. So this downward sell pressure will likely still continue up until that is depleted. Again, unless that narrative changes, then it doesn't matter. Then we move. David Hughes says, congrats. Great seeing the German community continuing to thrive. Just re-quoting VeVe Meister's stuff with the gold logos. Okay, here's my failed experiment. The Marvel Mighties and Groot blind boxes. Like about a week ago, I decided to take a look at Stacker and take a look at these blind boxes because this is one of the only ones that you have left. And I was like, okay, let me take a look at how many of these blind boxes were pulled since the last secret rare. And there was like 54 of them that were pulled. I was like, okay, it's a 1 in 65 chance to get the secret rare. So I'll 18 pulls later, I got the secret rare. That was nice. I did that already with gems that I had on there. So I didn't have to put any money in. And then, like yesterday, there was like another 54 pulls since the last secret rare was got, which was mine. Me and a couple friends, like, there's 100 pulls now. Like 100 pulls have been gotten. 100 of these blind boxes have been opened. And still, let me just check to make sure, but no secret rare has been pulled. The last one that was sold, or the last one that was gotten, I actually sold mine to this guy named JV711. That was for like 350, 330, whatever. So yeah, there's been 100. Like, let me show you something real quick. Let me go to Groot, and again, all this information is available on Stacker. Let's take a look at Groot Thor. Oh, there's some dude named FlexiCat. Oh my God, there might actually have been like 110 pulls because this dude FlexiCat got a lot. And then there's another ones that I don't, honestly, this might actually be like 120 pulls. This is so going back to like 338, like you see Chavez Cat. I thought that was the last one, but these mother flappers be going hard. There's another since mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And that's just from Groot Thor. Let's take a look at Groot Captain America, which it's got to be the same thing. Yeah. I have to go way back for this. So my last one at 1557, 337, just Chavez Cat. So since then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. There's like 130 of these that have been pulled, and there's been no secret rare, and it's a 1 in 65 chance. So these are, and that's not including the ultra rares. The ultra rares is usually not a lot though. Since mine, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So there's like 130, 140 of these that have been pulled, and there's no. Honestly, I'm gonna try another one. Heck it, right? Heck it. Let's go. Good Charlotte. All of these boys, yeah, and all of these girls. Girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. Boys will laugh at girls. I got a comment when they're not funny. And these girls. All right, honestly, I have so many of these freaking comments now. Anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all that. Let's dude. I struggle with meat is fine. Meat is fine, but the bread, dude. I had so many. I had 2 of these like Texas Roadhouse things of bread. Those are so good. Then I got other bread from I don't know where that is from, some barbecue place. Oh, it was so good. But after I worked out today, I had a protein shake and then I had more meat. So I think I'm okay until I go. I'm still really hungry. I'm trying to get in shape for Comic-Con. Say big congrats to the random winners of this weekly recap video AR Vault contest. Thank you for sharing your Jawa Star Wars collectibles. Jason Pena 2000, thank you for being a member. It has paid off. You're a random winner. So is Max Mendicium and Don Juan Solo. Shout out to that. I think there was a VeVe Comics had some as well. I didn't take a picture of that though. I'm not sure why. My collectible says achieved a big personal milestone on VeVe Official this past week as I finally reached a minimum of 1,000 MCP per day. Now on to 1,500. I feel like he doesn't have much Omi on there. Let's see what we got. We got a nice little buy order from Definity there, although I think the reason why that buy order happened was because it went down. We are at an $8 million market cap fully diluted. Maybe it's not showing on CoinGecko yet. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's 4.8 now, down 10% on the day to 4.8. So you had a couple people going in and buying, then selling this token. 72DA9, 65A, 395DD. Yeah, there's a couple of these that can sell, but I don't think I can buy any more. Can I? Let's see. Let's go to, I don't really have anything that I want to sell right now. You have why does it say Definity's up on my, no, all right, never mind, we're good. Yeah, Bumper's up 12% today. That's pretty nice. Still not gonna go and sell that though. It's still really low in my opinion. Obviously, it's not financial advice. I'm not your guys' financial advisor. I accidentally X this out. I guess that'll be it for me. Well, for this, I'll go to the rest of the comments here. Oh, before I do, Energy Tour says, have you already realized that you can already see listed things marked in the app from Stacker? Meaning that if you're on the VeVe app or the VeVe web app and you see something for sale, oh shoot, you say, oh, it's listed on Stacker. So that just has people go in and say, oh, all right, nice. That That's done. That's done. All right, let me go to Cuomo. Just bought 3 Groots, 2 common and 1 ultra rare. Shout out to you for the super chat. I will get to the rest of the comments in a second. I've already spent so much freaking money on most of my available gems are gone. Everyone smash that like button. That's good for the YouTube algorithm or algorithm. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'll go back online to Stacker and see if any of them have been pulled and what they are. Nope, still none have been pulled. The last one that was pulled was by me 4 days ago, and then I sold mine to this. But yeah, I got no monies left. I mean, I have 127 gems on there, but it's $15 a pull, and I just okay. All right, let's get to this, Brett. Booth, thing first. Yo, what up, Booth? How's it going, fam? Woo, woo. Kielsta, this is low mints. Oh, God, what up, Kielsta? Shout out to the Earth 2 crowd. Gotta love them low mints. Again, I have like the 3rd most amount of Marvel sub 100s because low mints just, yeah. I got like 160 Marvel sub 100s because energy. What's going on, Dan? I was just talking about you. All good things. All good things. Gabriel Ascalan says, hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Hey now. VeVe Zombie says, yo, what up, Zombie? Connor says, hi, Randy. Oh, what up, fam? Meow. Jason Pena, 2000. Thank you so much for being a member. Says, hey, yo, your boy pulled a VeVe giveaway. Effing juiced. Jason Pena says, standing by for the goods. Why did I say effing juice? Like, anyone remember Kyle XY in like the first episode says, like, what's everyone taking stupid pills around here? Juice me. I don't know why I said it like, oh, maybe that's why, because I had the word juice in it. Standing by for the goods. Meow. Bill Gardner says, what up? Yo, what up, Bill Gardner? How's it going, fam? You coming to New York? Coming to New York Comic Con? Right? If like Bam Bam is coming. If I do not see you there, Bill Gardner, I'm going to write you an angry letter. See, it's right Q. That was a Fairly Odd Parents reference. Dog Boy saying, Randy, almost up 3% of ownership of the 3 digital. Wait, what? Almost 3% of the ownership of the 3-digit Skywalker lightsaber? That is bananas. I did not know you were building a stack like that. Like, remember in Rush Hour 2 where Carter's talking to Lee, says, why didn't you tell me this man rose up like this? Why didn't you tell me you were building a stack like that? That's oh my God, that's really impressive. Ryan Chip said, good morning, Randy. Meow. What up, Ryan? How's it going? Kumo says, Mbaku. Yeah, I know. Mbaku. Gentile Bobby says, first mint. Gotta love the first mints. Gotta love number 41. Keelsta says, dog boy. Yep, we all got a golf clap for him. Swampy number 5 says, hi, Randy. Yo, what up, Swampy? Wait, it was Chanel number 5, Love Potion number 9. Okay, yeah. Swampy number 5. Booth saying October. Yeah, it's not been a great one. It's not been a great one. I with every pull that y'all do, and none are for I want to get more. But I won't because I have my body. Oh God, my other body. Yeah. October. Meow. Crypto Junkie Princess says, hi. Oh my God, do you have puppies? How many puppies? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 puppies? Or is it the same puppy over and over? Also, Crypto Junkie Princess, your friend has not messaged me back. I would very much like to talk to your friend so that I can get your friend to introduce me to her boyfriend. Ryan says, you can find daily stacker only birds in the VeVe token me portal. VeVe.token. A little late with that forever, Bill Gardner, but you know what? I'll accept that. I'll take that. Jay, thank you for the super chat. $5. I'm not. So I'll wait for the. Question because I imagine it's going to be it says I am Joseph. Remember the cartoon that used to come in? It was like a short on Dexter's Lab. It'd be like I am Weasel, and then the baboon would be like I are baboon. That was a great show. Oh, not yet. Oh, well, hello, Joseph. Do you have a question? Tú tienes una pregunta. I don't know how to say that in Russian, but hello, Joseph. I will remember that now. Joseph is, but I'm going to see if you have a question. If you do, great. If not, no big deal. Ooh, ooh. But three is still nice. While I wait for Joseph's question, let's get back to. I speak French. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Randy. France, niet. I speak mostly English. Hablo poquito español. Привет, меня зовут Randy. I speak even less Russian, and then like no French at all. So unfortunately, that's a yeah. So sorry about that. Anyway, where was I? Low mints. Hero. Love me some low mints. Oh, me too. Preach crypto donkey princess. Abe says first one here. Yeah, see Definity will touch $9 this cycle. Yeah, I guess it could. Let's do the math on that, shall we? What are we at right now? 8. We're at like 5 cents at an $8 million market cap. So if we multiply that by 100, that's $800 million, and that would be about a $5. Oh yeah, so we'd be 1.6, less than 1.6 billion, and then we would have a $9 Definity. It would be a $1.6 billion market cap. So I don't really see the issue with that. I feel like that's something that could happen pretty easily. Crypto Junkie Princess says all about that scarcity. No, all about that base. No trouble. How do I put all about that scarcity? No, I don't know other words for oodles of stuff. Cool, Mo. Thank you for being a member. I saw a 1 New York license plate from the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2012, parked inside the fence next to the Hall of Fame. Ooh, that is awesome. Crypto Junkie Princess. On my VeVe bio, I say I love popular, but my main target is scarcity. My man. Definitely get those lucky gold Rossos then. Mr. MC1 says, hi all. Hi, Mr. MC1. Meow. Jeff says, desperate. Joseph, why you call me desperate, bro? Crypto Junkie Princess. Noodles. Yeah, dude, ramen. Oh, I love ramen noodles. Only to the moon. It's a long-term investment. Yeah, it is a long-term investment. Well, it was a long-term investment in 2021, 2022. Now it's more of like give it a year, Dog Boys, Mr. MC1, ETH. See you guys in New York Comic Con. Let's go, Dog Boy. I will honestly. I'm not going to sleep that first night because I get in on Thursday, and then once I get in, I'll have maybe like an hour. I haven't even booked the hotel room yet. Go to the room, shower, maybe have like a White Claw, like a shower White Claw instead of a shower beer, and then it's off to the races. I'll tell y'all where I'm at, and y'all can come and we can have a grand old time like the Flintstones having a gay old time. How did they not get that double entendre? Anyway, so that's on Thursday. We go right to the party. Maybe I'll sleep for a little bit on Friday, but then same thing. I want to go to the con a little bit. I don't know if I'll have the energy for it, but I want to on Friday. I mean, I'm not getting all beefed up for my health. I mean, it's a little health. And I want to go as Bane. I want to take some pics, and yeah, I want to go in and have that fun. Maybe get some breakfast, but then we have the party again on Friday, and then I have to be in Long Island on Saturday. So I'll really only be in the city for like 36 hours, maybe like 40 hours, because again, I have to go to Long Island on Friday, and then I'll be back in Ohio soon after. Joe says we all run out of liquidity to refill on VeVe right now, isn't it? I mean, some people. I mean, typically most people work and they have money coming in. Although I do see a lot of people on spaces that mostly the fudders that was like, you definitely don't work. Like it's and obviously not knocking people that have a not knocking people that can't work, have disability, that's a whole different thing. But I feel like there's some people that just like kind of live off that government teat. Crypto Junkie Princess, what do you think about the comic Fantastic Four? Common, meet Doctor Doom. I bought Fantastic Four. Is it the first appearance of Doctor Doom? Number 5? I bought that 1 min 861 probably a year ago. I would always see that it's a top one to get. Do you think if it's Fantastic Four number 5, it's first appearance Doctor Doom? Then yeah, that's a really good one. But let me just go here and make sure that let me type in number 5. Okay, hold on. Fantastic. All right, Fantastic Four. Okay, Fantastic Four number 5. Making sure it's the one that you're talking about. Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, babe. Okay, like this one, right? Right, that one. If it is, then yeah, that's a great one. That's a really great one. What Mama says, how would you value a decent VeVe comic from the comic store that is number 11 and secret rare? It depends on what it is. Like if you have like the Spider Boy one, like that's pretty good because first appearance of that character. If you have I mean anything that comes from the VeVe comic store has just 1,000 mints, so it's probably going to be a couple $100, maybe like 100 something, give or take. Um, and number 11, that's the lowest. So be advised, in the Aliens vs Avengers, it is a fantastic comic book, but there's no first appearances in it. I think Mr. Rolex has like the number 11 and number 12, but he put it up for like $1,000 or whatever, and that's a lot, like 1,000, 1,500, like that's a lot, and that was like a common or whatever. I have the number 13 as an ultra rare, so it's pretty low, but I put it up for like $120 and it's not selling. So, and that's a pretty popular comic. Again, that has no first appearances. It's just really popular in like the outside because Jonathan Hickman's just a god. Um, but typically the secret rare, especially if it's Scotty Young, will usually do pretty well. I don't think I've ever seen a number 11 as a secret rare, but let me know what that is, and I'll give you a little bit more, to that. Joe says, even if I trust VeVe on the long term, oh yeah, I mean, again, if don't make yourself broke. Like don't take your rent money and instead use it on VeVe. Like don't do that. Obviously you have to pay your bills first. Bills, taxes, make sure that's all paid. Mr. MC1 says, see y'all at New York Comic Con. Can't wait. Can't wait. I love you. Crypto Junkie Princess. I just looked at the 3 digits are so much cheaper now as everything is. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things are cheaper. So it's a pretty good time to stack. Bottom's probably in a little while ago. Jeremy Housen says, "Hey Randy, how do you think VeVe will pay for the licensing fee on Omi to NFT sales? That it's still taken. Like you still have to pay those fees as seller and all that. For example, the Disney 6%. Do you think they'll be happy to be paid? They're not going to be paid in Omi. They'll be paid in whatever it is, the dollar fiat amount. Yeah, there's no way that they do. There's no way that they do a. I mean, maybe if I was Disney CEO, I'd be like, yeah, pay me in that Omi. Put that on my balance sheet. That would look. Oh my god, that would look amazing. That's a great way to fluff up the balance sheet. You have a ton of Omi, and then suddenly it 10x's. Yeah. But it says Joseph says VeVe needs usage, like real use in gaming, social media, whatever. I agree that would be nice, and I would like that, but you don't really. I mean, cryptos tend to pump all the time without anything. There's like no utility. Like again, we just have to wait for that digital collectibles narrative, and we'll get there. But obviously, I would still like the usage in gaming, social media, and all that other stuff. J Tor, the season 1 collectibles will be huge. Not all about the low mins. Some commons are. Yeah, agreed. The first of anything, that first season is going to be nostalgic, and everyone will love it. Joe says, I would love to show off my DeLorean in whatever game. I think racing games will likely be pretty easy. I feel like racing games would likely be not hard to make. JTOR says, for instance, Season 1 Common DeLorean is drivable. Only 9 gems, easily 100 gem item. I think it was over 100 gems at one point. But yeah, that's so cool, right? Crypto Junkie Princess says, since taking a break from VeVe to behave and not buy everything, ever since watching your lives again, I have the NFT withdrawals. Yeah, VeVe NFT withdrawals are a thing. Thank you for watching. It's always fun to have people here. It's always fun to converse with everyone. And I know you're not going to New York Comic Con, but I will see you when next time I go back to Arizona. I usually go there once or twice a year. Last time I was there was in like April. So I'll probably go there maybe towards the end of the year. Gotta wait for it to cool off because Arizona do be hot though. Jeremy also says, call me crazy. Have I told you lately? Sorry, call me crazy, but I've been buying a lot of Marvel Mighty. Same here, fam. Same here. I mostly just gamble on these groups, and still nobody has pulled that secret rare. If somebody buy, yeah, I can't be buying any more of these. Who is? Sorry, I sometimes I get messages and I'm just like, what the heck? Joe says, where are you from, Randy? I'm from France. Well, I'm from Peru. Soy de Peru. Pero, soy adoptado. 32 años ayer. Fui a los Estados Unidos. I was adopted from Peru when I was like very, very small. So that's why I mostly just speak English. New York specifically. So that's where I've spent most of my life. Ohio for a bit, West Virginia for a bit, Texas for a bit, New Jersey for a bit, unfortunately, Kuwait for a bit, but still mostly New York, and then now Ohio. J-Tor with the $10 super chat saying, buy yourself a DeLorean Common. All right, fam. All right, fam. Let's go to the movies. Let's go to the movies. Let's see what we got here. It is $9.49, and I shall buy it for you because you gave me a super chat. Oh yeah, muchas gracias, señor. Let's go to the movies. Oh, I already had one. Another flapper. Oh, it's all good. I'll have another one though. Hot dog. Oh, hot damn. This is my jam. Gonna party until the AM. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh God, I lost the original comment. Okay, that was there. Who here likes beer? Oh, Joseph, you have zero idea how much I love beer. Or who likes VeVe or Omi? Just answer, yeah. Oh my God, you have no idea. Remember, there was a X-Men comic book one day where they're fighting like the Sentinels. Maybe it's Days of Future Past. I don't know. They're fighting the Sentinels for whatever reason for the umpteenth time, and everyone's going through their thing. Like Scott's like, I have to, focus on trying to be a family man. How can I do that when I'm fighting these? Jean Grey's like worried about like a clone or whatever. Jubilee's like, I'm still just a teenager, can't even drink yet, and we're about to die. And then Wolverine's just like, I really like beer, as he's like taking out his claws and fight. I am Wolverine for better. Like, let me show you something. I feel like that dude about to go off a bungee jump. Like, oh God, I'm dying. Or he's just like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I feel like that. But let me show you something here real quick. Oh my God, my first world problem when your phone does not recognize your thumbprint, and you have to type in the password, and you just anyway, first world problems. Let me show you what I saw today. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, look at that real Randy Chavez with his epic claws and that dude. I don't know who that is. I am no stranger to Wolverine and liking beer. Aaron, Kanaki Gaijin, thank you so much for the super chat saying when Lambo. I mean, we have Lambo on VeVe, but like when am I going to get a Lambo? I'm more of a I'm more of a Tesla guy, but I mean, Remember in Angels in the Outfield where Roger's like, "When are we gonna be a family again?" And his dad's just like smoking a cigarette, acting all cool. Like, maybe when the Angels win the pennant, and he throws a cigarette. When will I get a Lambo? What's my version of when the Angels win the pennant? Maybe when I don't know. I don't know. Um, there's so much other even with Omi at 10 cents, and I have like $20 million. Um, I don't know. Lambo's a lot of money. You know, Lambo's a lot. It's a lot. It's like 1% of that 20 million, and then I have to pay taxes on it. I mean, now granted, that's just Omi. You have I have Definity, I have Flow, I have Devi, I have a bunch of these other things. Luvium. Um, Maybe when Definity, because Definity is likely to, like, let's say Omi does that 200x gets to like 8 cents, right? 200 something x. But Definity can do like 1,000x from here, dude. Definity does 1,000x, and we go. I mean, that's like an $8 billion market cap. That's a lot. But yeah, if Definity does 1,000x, sure, I'll get a Lambo. You heard it here first. Definity 1,000x, $8 billion market cap. Yeah, I'll do that. I will get that bread. Now, oh God, I keep losing my spot here. Keep losing my spot. Oh God, where are we at? Oh yeah, we went over that. Yep, beer. VeVe Wheel says let's freaking go. Let's get that bread wheels. Jeremy also says why. I think he means yes. Joseph says, yo, Jeremy. Oh, he likes all three. What does he like all three of? Beer, VeVe, and Omi. Yeah, same, Jeremy Olsen, same. Joseph, but thank you, Joseph. Coolmo, thank you for the super chat saying just bought these 3 Groots. All right, have you bought any more Groots since then? Because there's so much more that's been bought, but I don't. Secret Rare still hasn't been gotten. It's been like 130 polls. 2 of them should have been pulled by now. All right, let's go see the ultra rare ones. Well, VeVe Zombie got a couple of. How'd you get 2? Zombie, how'd you get 2 ultra rares? What the fudge, man? That was 20 minutes ago. Let's take a look at the Thor, Groot Thor, Zombie. Damn, Zombie, you got a bunch of those. And the last one was to mint number 5534. That not the mint number, the wallet number. That was 3 minutes ago. And let's go to the Captain America Groots. And the last one of that was Zombie 20 minutes ago. But yeah, dude, there's like 140 polls now. This is wild. Something's wrong. Joseph's wait. Oh yeah, like I said, from Peru. Jeremy says Colorado. Mr. MC1 says, "Oh, fire hat, right? Oh, such a good hat, right? Number 41. So good." Joseph says, "Breath. That freaking best part of that world after Jura in France. I love you guys. Thanks, man. Love you too. Yeah. Crypto Junkie Princesses. What do you think about the gold pink panther? That is one of the favorites that I have. I think that will do good. I really do like that. Sorry. I used to be able to play that on violin. 137 doll hairs. So let's say like 540 of them, 5 something. Less than 600 of them. Yeah, I do like that. I do like the pink one also. I mean, I know the pink one is worth like nothing, but it's so fucking cool. It's pink. 1,600 of those. One of them was burned. I don't know how that happened. We got MGM, bro. We got MGM. Can we get some Lord of the Rings, please? But yeah, that Secret Rare Pink Panther is nice. Nice, mate. Ace Rig Move says, I need step-by-step video on how to buy Omi on base. Foster has it. So just YouTube Foster Hilt, and he has it on his shorts videos. He has bridging. He basically take your Omi take your Ethereum that you have on Coinbase, right? You send that Ethereum to Coinbase wallet. And once you have it on Coinbase wallet, you click on your Ethereum, and then you you scroll down like half a page, and it'll say bridge. You bridge your OMI to the base, or sorry, you bridge your Ethereum to the base network, and then you swap it for OMI on base. Again, Foster has that all in a video, but once you see it, once you do it, like, oh, okay, that was simple. It's pretty simple. But again, Foster's got that how-to video on. Joseph says, let's all the 40 make a donation for our friend. Right? Oh, thanks, Joseph, my man. I mean, well, we've got a few of them. We've got a few of those. If you want to get the hype train going, that's all you. Bill Gardner says, we need to chat. I might have to crash party. I played, oh my God, Bill Gardner. What the heck? You gotta, I mean, like you've had time. You've had time. You should be playing with Bill Gardner. You gotta be better, Bill Gardner. We gotta play. I want to see you. I feel like SpongeBob is like, SpongeBob, Sandy misses you, Mr. Krabs misses you, even Squidward misses you, and then Squidward's all like partying. I want to see you. Bam Bam wants to see you. Tammy wants to see you. Even David Yu wants to see you. I don't know. I mean, I assume he knows who you are. Joseph says, right? Booking meow. Prayer Drive says, love your movie lines. Oh, thank you. I specialize in pop culture reference. I had a dream that white people and black people and even Chinese people can gamble together without getting different chips. That's a what is that? Rush Hour 2 reference, where Carter is like trying to create a distraction. Anyway, I had a dream the other night that I was on the Jimmy Kimmel show. Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Kimmel's, I would never go on his show, but I was on the Jimmy Fallon show, late night tonight show, or whatever it's called, the one that's hosted by Jimmy Fallon. And he was talking to me about autism, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I have all these, and I don't even know if this is part of the autism, but I speak in movie line, I speak in pop culture references, and I've never seen anyone else be able to do that. Like maybe Gilmore Girls. I don't know if it's more like a disability than anything, but yeah, that's just how it's like Yoda. He's not necessarily talking incorrectly. Like, if so powerful you have become, why leave? It's just like, bruh, you're so strong. Why are you trying to leave? Like he just, like, powerful you have become, Dooku, but much to learn you still have. Like the way he speaks isn't wrong. It's just his unique way of speaking, and I feel like that's me as well. I'm glad y'all like it. Jeremy also says, I love Colorado. Maybe one day I'll make it to France. Yes, one day. Oh, I've been to France. I don't know what this was, but I had like half a baguette and I had shrimp and I had a little sauce on it. And it was just good. It was where like the Yellow Vest riots were. It wasn't too far away from Disneyland, France. It was pretty close. Dystopia says, gamble. I don't need to be gambling no more. I don't need to. I don't need to. Sorry, I have other things that I have to. Nope, don't need to do that. Oh God, hiccups. Dog Boy says, bitch in shirt. Finger red. We're number one. We're VeVe Pittsburgh. Oh, thank you, Dog Boy. Joseph, thank you for starting that super chat meow stuff. So I am Joseph, not Chavez. I feel in the Marvel vs. Capcom video game, if you play as if like War Machine is the one that you use to KO their last guy, it's a 3-on-3. He says something at the end of the victory. He says like, not Iron Man, War Machine. I feel like you're just like, I am Joseph, not JF. Like, not Iron Man, War Machine. Yeah, I don't know. Crypto Junkie Princess says, yes, I love doggies. Huge animal lover. Oh, same. Before I joined the military, I was a veterinarian assistant for like 9 years. Better part of a decade. I love animals as well. Says, I had 2 years. Oh, you lost a little boy to cancer. In January, lost one to autoimmune. Oh, it's horrible. But you still have 3. It's still nice. Yeah, Crypto Junkie Princess. Gotta love the animals. I don't know if you know my plan. I'll talk to you about my plan someday. Joseph says, I speak French. Battez à côté moi. Again, my French is like non-existent. Crypto Junkie Princess says, okay, I will tell her you sent her a message. Thank you. Meow, meow, meow. I unfortunately do not. I do not speak. I fail. I'm actually really good at languages. I just, I haven't put as much effort into it as I should have. Mr. MC1 says, anyone here have a VeVe Gold logo? Please comment. VeVe Gold? Joseph says, I can speak. You can. No question, but I can say I will stick to Omi and VeVe. My man. Same here. Meow, meow, meow. Where was I? Crypto. Oh, you just texted her. Very nice. So many people seem to have the VeVe Gold logo. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's I don't know, like 300 of us in that group. Maybe not that much, but there's over 200. There's like 250 in the group. Oh, dude, ramen. I'm on a little bit of a diet, and I'm trying. Like when I finish this and I go back upstairs, I'm gonna have some more ribs, I'm gonna have some more chicken, but I will not eat the bread because that gives me the little winter squishies. Joseph says, I'm a bit desperate about Omi. Oh, I want more Omi as well. We all want more Omi. Super undervalued. Crypto Junkie Princess, ramen noodles and sushi. Oh, God. Oh, I haven't had sushi in a minute. Dude, when I was in Long Island, I used to go to sushi every Friday with my friend Ty. We would get the all-you-can-eat. We would eat way too much, and it was just chef's kiss. Al dente. To the tooth. That's why. Yeah. We all want more Omi. Oh God, that sounds so good. Why are you doing this to me, Crypto Junkie Princess? Bill Garter says, VeVe Gold, baby, too. You got two of them, my man. Abe says, Randy, what's your average on Omi? Do you have my average, my dollar cost average, like 003, maybe? You have a Tangem or a Ledger. I have a couple Tangems and a couple Trust wallets. But I do not have a Ledger now. Jeff says, moi je crois vraiment à potentiel. I don't know how to speak French. Long term de Omi était à application VeVe. Again, I have no idea. Oh my God, if I was going, I would go with Storm. Ooh. I've seen some very good cosplays of her. I love these guys that do like, and girls, but mostly guys I feel like do it. They do like the dollar store version of their cosplays. So like this one dude that went as Thor, he had like little CDs on his like vest that were like glued on, and that was like his thing. And he had like a squeaky hammer, and then he had like a yellow plastic bag on his head for his hair. I was like, I freaking love that. That is great. But how do you cosplay? Let me know. Keith Jones says, hey, we need to hype the community again. You guys remember Gamiverse and Crypto Far West video? Play one of them. Dude, Crypto Far West was, yeah. These people, I remember Gamiverse had one video having to talk about like GTA, and it was awesome. And Crypto Far West with WTF is VeVe, like, so good. Love those peeps. Crypto Junkie Princess is gonna look. Yes, that's the Dr. Doom I have. Yes, that is a good one. That is a good one. Sorry, I'm catching up here. I'm at like, a lot of behind, but I'm catching up. Joe says, is there investor here on Swissborg app? I am not, unfortunately. Sorry, fam. Pink Panther says, pumped for the Black Penny drop. Yeah, I guess I got to go live for that. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I talked about all the news here today. So, I mean, we'll see. I should have saved some news. Oh, damn. My boy Erica's bartending a wedding. Someone just threw $100 in her tip jar and $50 on Venmo. Freaking epic. Oh, all right. Vamos. The Venom 36. I don't really know that one, but let's see. That's a high number. What I mean like the number this 36th issue in that series. Yeah, so you can see like it's not sold out. It's like half sold out. It's 459 left. But let's take a look. Secret rare. Ooh, that is a cool artwork. Well, it's not going to sell for 11K. It's $100 right now with a secret rare. Maybe if you actually wanted to sell a secret rare, maybe you have to sell it at like 60 or 70, whatever. So this would definitely be a multiple of that. Oh, Expert has 1,000. Good for him. It would be a couple, if not several $100s for this, but not 11K, but still could be a couple, if not several $100s. So I'm rooting for you on that. You can sell that and get a good one. Get a good one. Let's see if anyone's pulled that Groot. Okay. No, I don't want to sign in. Oh my God. Sometimes I hate things that make you do stuff you don't want to do. No one has pulled it yet, dude. There's like 150 polls of that Groot, and just no secret. Right? That is wrong. It's wrong. Cool Mo says this penny black stamp drop tomorrow may bring new eyes to VeVe, especially stamp collectors and the British market. Yeah, OBL was like freaking out. Like Orange Bag Lady was just like, oh my God. And I was like, oh, and it was a lot of the like European people that are like, no heckin' way. And I was like, more important than than people would initially think. Mr. MC1 says a near free comic X-Men from the Ashes 200 mint common only. Wait, what? How do you do that? What? X-Men from the Ashes. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's type in Ashes. X-Men from the Ashes. There's only 4 of them. And I imagine they're going to be, yeah, there's $380 hairs over there. Wow. There's only commons, and that one is, yeah. Oh, how many are there? Oh, there's only 200 of those. That's why. Scarcity tends to rule. Yeah, it's only 200 editions. One of the ones I got from Free Comic Day, I paid like $6 for it. If I put free, does that? Yes, it comes up. The number 1 free comic book is Spidey and His Amazing Friends. There's 14 of them out there right meow. There's probably going to be like $6. 13 of them. $8.40. Not bad, not bad. Great tour, thank you so much. For the super chat, I did buy myself a DeLorean common because you gave me a super chat. Gracias. Mr. M says a near free comic promo on VeVe. Oh heck yeah. J-Tor's legend. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you. Far too kind. Uptown Kicks 9679 says, Randy, you and Disney Pinnacle? I am not. They have impressed me with certain things. They've made a decent amount of money. So I think that's really cool that they can sell out. I think one of the things they sold out, they made like 60 grand on, which like that's pretty good. But that's not for me. That's just not my thing. But again, it's something people should definitely pay attention to, even if it's not their thing, just because again, it involves the hobby. So you should. Dator's legend. Enjoy the DeLorean comment. Oh, thank you. Meow, 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 meow. Aaron, aka Kaki Gaijin, thank you so much for the super chat saying when Lambo. Again, we don't know. We're not 100% sure. For me, I mean, like I said, when my version of when the Angels win the pennant is when Definity hits that $8 billion market cap. Right now, it's at like an $8 million market cap. That's why I love it so much. That's why I buy a ton of it. Where is? Let's take a look at Definity, because that was down like 10%, but it's still down 10%. But the volume I think was up 27,000. Yeah, still not a lot though. Enjoy the learning common. Gracias. Mr. MC1 says, my X-Men from the Ashes sampler 1 tournament common only promo just sold for 99 gems. Probably bought it for a few gems. Yo, Mr. MC1, you should now go to the Groot blind boxes and try to get that secret rare, because there's been like 150 of those mother flappers that have been pulled and not a secret rare in days. So if you have the gem, probably should. Hey, it could happen. When I think of that, when I read that, 2 things came to mind. One was the New York Lotto, where like, hey, could happen, or something like that. And then the other one was JP from Angels in the Outfield, where JP's like, it could happen. Well, I'm quoting a lot of Angels in the Outfield. I haven't seen that movie in like decades, maybe maybe like a decade. Yeah, been a while. Aaron says, Aaron says, personally, I wouldn't get a Lambo. The upkeep is too much. Yeah, Teslas are nice. I like the Teslas. I've never really been a car guy. Honestly, one of my cars that I've wanted for a long time is a '67 Chevy Impala. Supernatural obviously has my heart. I feel like I don't talk about Supernatural enough, or like at all. Um, I have an anti-demon possession tattoo on the right of my back on the right side. Um, and that car is Baby. Jensen Ackles' car, Dean's car. It just I want it because of that show. I want that. I want Tesla. That's pretty much about it. Omar saying it's going to be interesting drop tomorrow. That will sell. I don't know if that's going to sell out. I mean, people are pretty excited, and there are things that have sold out that I wasn't expecting to sell out recently, but they have, and just more money that has been made than I was expecting. Like the Star Wars stuff. The fact that this drop of droids where nobody knows, like the Homestead is okay, people want the Homestead, sure, because that's familiar. But none of these other droids, this made like $60,000-$70,000, and people are confirmed sales in the large high hundreds for the secret rare where nobody knows what the heck that thing is. Ralph says Coinbase or Binance first. If you're talking about where Omi should get listed, I mean, we have one of the general managers from Australia Binance as our co-CEO. So we probably should get Binance at some point in the future. That is a great contact to have. Coinbase, dude, I don't know. They're legit at least with Binance, they'd already paid the SEC. They were in a lawsuit. They had paid it. CZ's out of jail now. Binance would probably make sense to go first because Coinbase is still in that lawsuit with the SEC because the SEC is this feckless. Just everyone hates them and nobody respects them. But Coinbase is still in that lawsuit. And they launch things all the time. Honestly, now that Stacker is launched, I mean, it's not fully rolled out. We're in the live testing period. That's what it's called, right? Once that's over, I mean, we have some clarity now with where the supply is. We know the amount that was minted. We know the total supply that could ever be, and how much is there now. So we do have some uniformity with that. And once we actually do become a full-blown utility token where Stacker is up and running fully, not just in a live testing phase, it seems to me that there shouldn't be too much other hills or bumps in the road that would deter us from exchanges. But again, Coinbase do still be in that lawsuit with the SEC, so we don't know. But yeah, I would say right now on paper it would make sense that Binance first, just because our co-CEO is from there. So that's what I would say. But honestly, it's not going to be like, you remember Married with Children? It's like love and marriage, and then the end of that song is like, you can't have one without the other. Once you get one, the other one should come along. Like that episode of Gilmore Girls where Emily's talking to Lorelai, like, if she went to Yale, don't you think that Harvard would want her more? If we get one, the other one's going to be like, what is this? Why are you listing it? And they might want it more. So I think you really only just need one, and then the others will come flooding out after. But again, that's just me. It's just me. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to sell out. I mean, that would be what, 80-something thousand tomorrow. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's go to the penny black drops here. Yeah, that secret rare, less than a 2% chance. But let's look at this. What is that? 39.68 for that one, because you got to get rid of the 90. And then the rare, I think you have to get rid of 90 also. So that would be 27.50. And then the ultra rare, I think it was 90 as well. So you're looking at the ultra rare. You add 1750, and then I think this one is 144. Yeah, $86,000 is I think is a lot for stamps, but we'll see. We'll see. I would expect at least half, so 40 something thousand, because everyone does seem pretty hyped about this. You have the Phygital in there as well. Yeah, says Randy. What do you think about Swissborg app, and especially about the thematique, like meme thematique or best blockchain thematique? They're offering. I don't. I'm not. I don't know what Swissborg is. I assume it's some type of investing app. Um, their technique, like meme stuff. So memes generally don't work out. A good amount of them are rug pulls. A good amount of them, even the ones that, hey, like they're trying, it's really hard to make a successful one. You kind of have to get pretty lucky. Like the cat has everything going for it. The cat has like utility. They have a comic going out. The main character is a character in a video game. Like they're doing stuff, and it's still like $1 million market cap. So we'll see. We'll see. But for the best block, I don't know really what they're doing, so I can't really comment because I'm lack of knowledge over here. Crypto Donkey Princess says Lambo SUV is fire. The matte black with the fluorescent green is nice. Gotta take a look at that. Gotta take a look. Ed Fille, what's going on, Ed? Meow meow meow. Omi to the moon. Crypto Junkie Princess, I have the pink one too. My man, nice. Who has the Back to the Future NFT? Well, there's a bunch of them. There's the DeLoreans, there's the flying DeLorean, and then there's the train. I don't have the choo choo train yet. I'll get that at some point because I like Back to the Future. Those are good movies. Those are good. Those are fun. Watch those a lot. Apparently in the 80s, all the rage. Iron Man 616.e saying VeVe gold. Gold. Love it. Cool Mo. VeVe gold. Ed Feely saying VeVe gold. Joseph says, love you, Randy. I wish we can share a drink. Oh, we will. We will one day, Milady. Either at sometime in New York Comic Con or sometime when I go to Europe. Next time I go to Europe, I will. I don't know if I'll go to France. I think. Well, I might go to Auxerre. Fanny wants me to go there. Fanny wants me to go, so I might go. Whenever I go to Europe, I usually go to Austria. I usually go to Germany, Switzerland. But my friend Dario's in the military now, so I don't know if he can take some leave, maybe. But yeah, I've only been to France once. I've only been to Italy once. Dude, Spain, I've only been to once, but I need to go back to Spain. It's beautiful country. Beautiful people. Mr. 41, what's going on? Saying VeVe gold. Oh, God, hiccups. Abe says, y'all remember slamming that buy button hoping for a green truck? Damn, those were the days. They were the days. Remember that episode of Rugrats where Tommy, freaking like 1-year-old, is just like, oh, remember the good old days? It's like, bro, you're 1 year old. This is the good old days. You're living it right now. I remember I was a teenager, right? Yeah, I was like 19, maybe 20, or maybe a little bit younger. And yeah, it was like 2010, 2012, whatever it was. And I remember on an episode of Scrubs, and maybe I was even a younger teen, maybe I was like 14, 15. Episode of Scrubs, Dr. Cox goes and says, you mean like that 25-year-old that said back in the day? I pissed him off. Like, I was like 16. I'm like, well, back in the day was when you were like 8. It was like 8 years ago. You were like 8. You were playing, and I feel like older people. It's like, oh, you're still young yet. This is your back in the day. It's like, well, older people, like most of their lives were the exact same, from like the 50s to like the 80s. Like I like technology improved a bit. It really wasn't until the internet that things really like didn't start to change like a ton. And then when it did, like TV helped a little bit, but the internet just, God, nobody knew how to like raise children in that age. And like we were literally 11 years old watching a dude get decapitated. I like parents had no idea because it was never around. They didn't know how to monitor it, to parent it. But I don't know. I remember older people just seem to like, oh, like things change so quickly now. I remember the attempted coup d'etat in Turkey. I was in Kuwait. The Middle East, like we went like black on communication. We had no internet for like a couple days. Well, for like a week, there was no internet. There was no we just had radios and direct lines on phones, right? And finally, when the internet came back on, everyone was talking about spaghetti falling out of their pockets, shoving their breadsticks in purses, and the YouTube lady laughing Chewbacca mask. Like three pretty significant pop culture things had happened in a week that I had no idea about. So like things happen so quickly on the internet. 1 month on the internet is like a year worth to like old people time, like a couple years worth, because you have like internet now. You had like Diddy getting arrested, you had those 23andMe CEOs and founders like stepping down, and then you have Israel and Iran, they're fighting, and then you have the Hurricane Helene, and then you have the port strike, and then you have like the baby hippo and the baby penguin. Like there's so much that happened. Like I remember you had like a viral meme maybe once a month, maybe like once every couple months if you go way back. I remember in like 05 when memes weren't like a thing. Then you had Unfortunate Brian. Anyway, yeah, the day. I don't know why you sent me off on this tangent. Why you do this to me, Abe? But yeah, the back in the day quote, like now, it like back in the day could mean like last year. It could mean like, you know, I'll always defend young people when they say like, oh, back in the day, and those old people would be like, oh, back in the day. Anyway, Coolmo says, oh my god, the green truck took me back. Same. Jinferno says, howdy, 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 howdy. It's a toys, not Toys R Us. Woody from Toy Story reference. No, it wasn't even Woody. It was the shark. Takes Woody's hat. Says, look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Crypto Junkie Princess, I would go all out being Storm, but then I really want to be Harley Quinn, my two favorites. Why not do both? The con is multiple days. Back. All right, we're going back. We're going back here. I'm going to show you how epic some of my cosplays were and how I did multiple of them. We're going to go to posts. We're going to go from me. So here's how I started my deployment. Super skinny. And here's how I finished it, super yoked up. And then that same year, I was pretty. That was me. And then the year after, I got ripped AF. That was actually a bad picture. I got even more ripped. But let's look at some. Dude, Bane. I was a beefcake as Bane. Oh my god, that was so good. But then I got really skinny. You know, I did Crow from Ruby. I did where we at here? Did Deadpool a bunch of times. Oh my god, some of these cosplays. Yeah, I did Crow. Where else am I looking at here? Oh, I miss my friends. Oh, I miss them so much. I'm trying to think where these pictures are, but I'm not seeing them. I did Rey Mysterio one year as my friend Peyton as the other Titan, the blonde Titan. Anywho, Abe says, I used to get so close to Wi-Fi, cleared my cache, did it all. You did it all, Abe. Cool, Mo. I used Ethernet to my Wi-Fi, rebooted, of course. Connect to my iPad, rebooted, of course. Too fun. Yeah, we were crazy, bro. Joseph says, Swissborg has all the legal conditions required in Europe and soon the world for crypto. Have you heard about MICA? I'm guessing you don't mean like the chalky element. So it'll be a mandatory for anyone to invest in crypto in Europe soon or now. Let me Google this MICA. Because I'm not 100% sure what that means. I Googling it and nothing's coming up. Again, it's just silicate minerals, like I said, that chalk. But MICA, I'll put in MICA crypto. Oh, markets and crypto assets regulation. Let's see what this is. MICA institutes uniform EU market rules for crypto assets. The regulation covers crypto assets that are not currently regulated by existing financial services legislation. Key provisions for those issuing and trading crypto assets. Cover transparency, disclosure, all right, legal framework will support it. Okay, they have to abide by MICA, which is great. And the measures that are implemented by them. It depends, like if you like Definity has a Jersey license, they have a VASP license, you know, that virtual asset protector. So like they're good. They, as long as you adhere to AMDL5 or AMLD5, you're good. But I think this is for, yeah, I think this is for people that maybe don't have those, but they can still trade and do other stuff with this. But correct me if I'm wrong on that. Leave my comments repeated. It's all good. This is not financial advice. If I had 10K right now with collectibles or any crypto. Oh, if I had no collectibles or crypto, what would you buy? Right now, I'd split that between Omi and Definity, and then whichever one pumped first, I would sell like half or like 10 or 25% and buy into the other. So that's what yeah, half Omi, half Definity. Now, Definity does have wild swings. Omi is kind of like a stable coin at this point. It stays between 0.0035 and 0.004. But again, you have like a lot of sell pressure that might come. I might just stick it all in, maybe like 80% Definity, 20% Omi, just because you still have a ton of sell pressure that's going to come from Bit4X. But that being said, once that narrative hits, it's not going to matter. It'll moon even if all of those decide to dump at the same time, which they won't or can't. But maybe like 60-40, 60% Definity, 40% Omi. Because Omi's still getting burned at this price, which is nice. But yeah, I would totally buy. That's what I would do. For anyone else wondering, I don't know. That's on them. When meme coin. Well, I like the cat as a meme coin. Crypto Junkie Princess. Oh wait, you talking about Lambo on VeVe? I thought in real life. Oh well, I mean we have a bunch of Lambo. You know, I think you have them, or you might have a couple. But but yeah, sometimes I get confused with the comments as well. Joseph says you are a master to go through all the comments. Love on you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean you got to, right? Like I would feel really bad if there was someone that watched me for an hour and a half, like, oh, you know, is he gonna read my comment? Like I was sent a meme one day where, you know how I think it was Mike from Monster University. He's like when your favorite YouTuber reads your comments, like and somebody sent that to me. It's like, hey, it's your fans when you read their comment. I was like, aw, thanks, man. But yeah, I'd feel really bad if someone commented and I don't go through them. That would be, or I only go through some of them. Now, obviously, when I interview people or when I have other people on, I can't go through everyone. But if it's just me, if it's just here, I'm just chilling. Especially as super chats keep coming in, that helps. Swampy number 5 says yes. It's an Angels in the outfield quote. When the Angels win the pennant, say, hey, oh yeah, oh I got it. You can't beat me. You can't trick me. Sorry. Yeah, it's I am pretty good with the pop culture references. Ralph says, Coinbase, thank you for the super chat. I would say just because we have one of their general managers or ex-general managers as co-CEO, Binance might be easier. Their lawsuit's already done with. The SEC still investigating Binance or still investigating Coinbase. So, but we'll see. Who knows? Dogboy says, love Supernatural. Did you see that Jason Lee, Jason Mewes, and Kevin Smith will be at New York Comic Con? I have not. We're hoping Sam and Dean and Castiel would be there, but we'll take the Mallrats. Oh, Cass. Love Cass. I love them all. Dude, Misha Collins has a TikTok and he still looks good. Like when he has like his gray beard and stuff, a little old, but then he shaves it. It's like, Cass, it's him. One of my favorite episodes is when Dean gets pulled from hell. Spoilers. It's been out for like a lot of years. And then Cass shows up. And then he has the deep voice, like, ooh, who is this? And Angel, oh my God, so good. Jeremy House says, I got your Groot. Want to save some gems for Penny Black? Oh, you got ultra rare Groot. Okay, all right. Let's see if there's anyone that has gotten another. Oh, snap! Zombie got one, and then 4 minutes later, somebody else got one. Yo, Zombie. So I don't even know if I have your number, Zombie. Maybe I do. I do not. Shout out to Zombie for getting that bread. I think I can message him on X. Dude, congrats. VeVe Zombie? VeVe zombie. There we go. Okay. Congrats on the Groot. Shoot him a message. Make him feel good. Oh, that's not VeVe. That's a different VeVe zombie, I feel like. I might have just messaged a dead account. Whoopsies. Disregard. Flippy Love VeVe says VeVe should go to the App Store and give. Yeah, we should all go to the App Store and give VeVe 5-star ratings. I already did that like 3.5 years ago. Homer says, why I think it will sell out because the physical that comes with the secret rare, it has value in real life. It's a good point. It's a good point. Gomo says, only received 713 MCP points today for my 10 million. Omi held on VeVe must have raised substantially. Probably. I don't know why. I mean, they're going to have to use it really more for, what's that called? They're going to have it on base more than anything. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? Maybe people just putting it on because they're putting it on. Coach Carter says, Randy, look forward to meeting you near Comic-Con in a couple weeks. My man, I dig your Spider-Man that you got on there. I am so heckin' hungry. It's been 90 minutes. I need some more. VeVe Wheel says, yes, they were. Yo, Zombie, you got it. My man. Angels in the outfield or Rocks Rookie of the Year? When you say Rocks Rookie, like the Rookie of the Year is with my tendons, they're too tight. You know, that one, I mean, they're both good. Well, I shouldn't say that. They are, I feel like Angels of the Outfield is more of like a classic. Rookie of the Year is a little bit more, I don't know. I mean, they're both nostalgic. Rookie of the Year does have some fun moments. You know, boys being, oh my God, that one scene. I don't even know if I can comment on it now. There's the kids are, I think they're in like middle school or whatever. Maybe however old they are, they're like 13, 14 years old, whatever they are. And his bigger friend, I forget his name, is looking at like this girl who's also like they're a teenage girl, and he goes and he says, "Whoa, milk's done that body good." Because remember, like that now. Two things there. There was back in the day, there was a milk commercial where it says "milk does a body good" or something like that, and then obviously the other meaning, like because he likes her and he likes her body, but that was hysterical to me as younger. But thinking about that scene now, it's like an adult had to write that about this, like, and I get it, they have to write it for a teenager to say about another teenager, but I was like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could write that. That's a ooh. Maybe Zombie says, yeah, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, they're all good. Omar saying there probably be a scavenger hunt for VeVe collectibles at near Comic Con like they did it. Ooh, maybe 21 boxes. Good for you, mate. I pulled 20 something boxes and I got doo-doo, but good for you. Mana and Sands. Yeah. Decentraland's Mana and Sandbox's Sand probably do for. Let's see what they are. Let's say they are. They hit like $9 and $10 billion market caps respectively last time. But let's look at Mana. So it's got to be like under $1 billion, right? Yeah, fully diluted market cap is at 647 million. That's Decentraland. Let's look at Sandbox's Sand. They are at $760 million fully diluted. They'll do I don't know, 5 to 8x this year. I mean, they could go really hard if their metaverse, but their metaverse have like no users. Crypto Junkie Princess says, yes, the original drops were so much better. I think we're just nostalgic for it, and we'll be nostalgic for it again. Coldy says, Mana and Sand has like we'll get that again. What I'm saying, the excitement will be back. Mana and Sand have a combined market cap of over $1 billion. Omi has 1/10 of that at the moment. Only matter of time before Omi overtakes both. Yeah, and it'll be by a long shot. It'll be like they won't just overtake them by like a little. It'll overtake them by a lot. Very cool. Sounds like so much fun. We're going to have lots of fun. I know what I was talking about 10 minutes ago, but it'll be a lot of fun. Joseph says, can you say Lavini power? Is that like Lavini power? Is that like a Harry Potter spell? Lavini power. Lavigny power. Lovinu power. Lovinu power. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Cradle Junkie Princess says, I personally wouldn't buy a Lambo. I just saw it on Selling Sunset on Netflix. Bree had it, Nick Cannon's girlfriend, well, his main baby mama. That dude has so many kids. Oh, can't be me. I don't have kids. I don't want kids. Maybe one day, maybe, but I need to focus on this first. What price do you think Omi can, Critical Junkie Princess, what price do you think Omi can go in the bull run? Will you sell any or are you holding long term? I am definitely going to take profits. I think it probably should go to 5 to 8 cents. It could go to 10. It should not go to 15 or 20 cents, but it can. I want to say it shouldn't. I mean, like, it shouldn't have that valuation. Even at 10 cents, that's $30 billion market cap. It's a lot. So to say, like, okay, $60 billion market cap, 20 cents, that is a lot. That it should probably not be that. Regardless of how much money it's pulling in, it probably should not reach that market cap. But will it is the question, and likely no, but it could. It could hit that. Oh god, hiccups. So we'll see. But I would say 5 to 8 cents, kind of base case. Joseph says, "Don't you think that the ex-CEO of Binance in prison is like a black swan?" Well, he's out now. He got out like a week ago. About a week ago. Yeah, it was so that's fine. I mean, again, he's out. It's all good. He only spent 3 or 4 months in there. Tammy Hannah says, "Hey Randy, New York Comic Con, here we come, bruh. I am not ready. I'm not sure where we stay. I'm not sure where anything's happening or going on. There's a lot of stuff to figure out still, but figure it out we will. I'll keep y'all posted. But honestly, whatever hotel or Airbnb I get, maybe I'll spend a total of 12 hours there. I mean, and it'll really just be on like Friday morning, because God knows we're staying out past midnight on Thursday night, and then a little bit on Friday night, Saturday morning, where it's really just going to be for sleep. So I don't need anything crazy, because I have to go out and meet people and talk to people. But I just honestly, I just want to crash on someone's floor. To be honest, I don't need nothing crazy. Crazy. Have I told you lately? VeVe Vets. I know it's past 2 or 3 days, and my daily MCP is about 6,300. Prior to October 3rd, it was about 6,800 daily. Is anyone? Yeah, mine's been lowered as well. It was the what's that called? People are getting less points for Omi for some reason. I guess because more people have Omi now. It says, if Ben Rose not Pokemon in the stream, I won't be mad. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad either. I don't think we have it yet. I would say one day. Yeah, it would make sense that we get it one day on VeVe, but I don't know when. Might be a while. Yeah. Joseph says, "Yep, sorry." Yeah, I don't know what that means. Daytor says, "Yep, always basic combination in New York, then straight out to this." Yeah. So I'll have to do that. I'm gonna get going, guys. Last comment. Joseph saying, "Yep, heck, sorry." I don't know what that means, but I am going to take offense to it. No, I'm joking. But I am really hungry, so I'm going to bounce. Everyone, thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for being here. Oh God, my body. I'm gonna eat so much meat, and I'm gonna sleep because I haven't had a rest day in a while. Everyone say everybody that she. How do you hexa? Hexa? Hexa. Hexa. I have no idea. Dystopia. Bye. Meow, meow, meow. Bye, guys. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best. End stream. Oh, you.